We are making a bowl today. You see all these different colors going into it. Stick around, watch and see what happens. What's it going to look like at the end? Let me know what you think it's going to look like in the comments section. We've got a big bowl mold. We've got Champagne Luster Pigment by Just Resin. We've got Dolly Dust, a sparkling mica from Create and Bloom. We've got Butterfly Flower, a pearl resin pigment from Create and Bloom. And we just got some black epoxy resin ink and some black mica. And we're going to just combine those together. And we are going to see what we can do in this big bowl mold. Now, if you have ever seen Jules over at the Resinator, she has been working on lots of these bowl molds with lots of Create and Bloom colors. Fabulous things. So I'm just kind of taking a step from her, and I'm going to try my own and see where we get. I might sneak in some blushing oyster as well. All right, let's grab this epoxy resin colorant. I think it came from Bond Crafter in one of their kits. And we're going to start off in this resin as soon as I open that. But I'm just grabbing a little stick pin that I have off to the side. And then grabbing that mica powder as well and tapping some down into there. Well, I did not feel that this black was dark enough, so I'm adding some more of that epoxy resin colorant into it. And I do add some more of that mica powder as well. And later you'll see I do go into my Rolio epoxy black pigment paste and add some of that to there too, just to get it more opaque. All right, friends, we are now grabbing that champagne luster paste from Just Resin. Got to give it a good mix up because you don't want to have those oils separating from the pigments. So you want to just get that all nicely combined. That is a gorgeous color. I really like that a lot. And I thought it would be fun to add some of this red copper in with that champagne pigment paste. And here I'm just mixing up that champagne paste again, and we're adding a little hint more back into that cup just to make sure we get a nicer opaque color. Now we're grabbing the butterfly powder. Ooh, lost my words there. Butterfly powder. That is that pearl or pearlescent paste from Create and Bloom. It's a gorgeous purple color. Going to stir that up and drop that in our little container back there with the resin, and we'll get her mixed up as well. I mean, check her out when she is mixed up. She is gorgeous. We're just adding a little bit more resin into that champagne blend and into the butterfly powder cup as well, just topping them off a little bit. And this is part of the Friendship Express weekly collaboration hosted by Susie at Serendipity Creations, Tina at Pours Resin with Love, Sally at All Aboard Resin Creations, and Amy at Resonating Art by Amy. Check out the playlist in the description. Now we have our Dolly Dust. This is a nice deep pink sparkling mica. And we're going to just plop some into this resin cup and get her mixed up. She turned out to be really gorgeous color. And now we're grabbing that blushing Oyster, and I'm going to, as you see me pointing, I added some in with this Dolly Dust. Gave it a little bit more creaminess to it, lightened it up a little bit. And I'd like to thank Resiners. They sent me the Resiners Airless Lite resin bubble remover machine. This one is kind of the very base model, and you kind of just turn it on and go. And you have to remember to turn it off as well.
This, you just push this top part. This is the power button, and you just let it run. It will not turn off by itself. You do have to power it down. It says usually about 10 minutes for 100 to 200 mils. And so we will just let this run. I'm letting these thicken, and we'll be back. Alright, so here we are. It's been about 12 minutes now. My room is cold. It's like 66 degrees. So lots of bubbles happen during the stirring process, and it's just cold. So 12 minutes did not get all of this. I'm going to put it back in for a little bit longer. Probably just like 5 minutes. And this one is the Lite version. It doesn't have the automatic timing or anything. It's just you turn it on, you turn it off whenever you feel fit to turn it off. Working with that black paste, and it just likes to go everywhere.
Let's start pouring, and we're going to start with that butterfly powder purple. Just trying to get certain, I guess, corner peaks, and I wasn't paying attention that I probably should have offset the next colors so they're working in different spaces and not just pouring them all right on top of each other. But then we're going to go to the black here. This is a similar style to what Jules at the Resonator does when she pours.
And some of the champagne, and then I'm just going to keep repeating this. And then if I had more of my clear, I would use it. I don't think I have any more in here, because it would have helped me a lot. Tiny, itty bitty little push.
Like that little drop's gonna do anything.
Giving a little squish around the sides. Definitely don't want any bubbles down there as much as possible. And I should have sprayed it first, which I forgot to do. All right, let's check out this clear. So here is my clear. It's still got some bubbles, but that's all right. I'm not really worried about those. I could give it a little bit longer, but we're not. I just sprayed some alcohol. That's what you see there. So now we're giving it that push. Now we start again. And I think we're about at the top here. Make sure we're getting everything down in there. And there we go. And she is done. And we'll sit here and be happy for a while. Alright, now I'm going to find something to do with the rest of the colors here. And we'll be back up on Pigment.
Alright, so here are some little of those little round animals, and I had just a little bit extra of all those colors all marbled up together, and so we have our little galaxy marbled little animals that I think turned out pretty cute. We are cured, so let us demold this bowl. I love and how it looks on top. And look, there's me. Hi, me. This Bond Crafter epoxy resin is so shiny. So shiny. So I think some of that mica powder may not have been as thoroughly mixed as I once thought it was. Make sure you get your molds turned back inside right way so that you don't get them damaged. But if we look inside, it looks like I do have some powdered chunks, but I actually don't mind them. I think they kind of create this more galaxy aesthetic to this bowl. I really, really love how this bowl turned out. I did get some little bubbles, micro bubbles at the top, but that's okay. Don't mind those. And I'm just checking out all the patterns and blending of all the colors around everything. And had I done some spray inside the mold, there are probably a couple other little tiny micro bubbles that may have been prohibited. Who knows? I was trying to get my little deburring tool here to get some of that overspill off. It doesn't work so well for me when it's curved like this. So I do just end up taking a piece of sandpaper and sanding down these raised and roughed edges. And as we're taking another look here, I'm just kind of pointing out where it looks like I didn't get maybe thoroughly mixed in with that mica powder, but that's okay. I did notice some tiny little micro bubbles on the bottom of the bowl, and I actually do end up giving it a top coat, I guess a bottom coat. I pour some resin in the bottom to get rid of those little micro bubbles, and I actually paint some of it on top of that lip too to help smooth that out and get rid of some of those tiny micro bubbles at the top. I don't make you sit through that though. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you to all my subscribers. You mean the world to me. I really appreciate you all. If you haven't subscribed, think about it. It's free for you. It does a world of good for my channel and helps YouTube say, hey, she's popular, kick out her content to more people. I do have memberships as well if you are so interested. I want to thank Lady in Resin. With that, thank you, everybody. Take a look at my descriptions below. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
A drip, a drop, a dash of hue. I craft, I dream, the world feels new.